Hello friends, myself Chetan Thakur. Today we learn Standard 11 English Medium Chemistry chapter number 2. In chapter number 2, today we learn topic name is photoelectric effect. This effect can be explained and effect of this can be explained in the experiment done by the scientist name is Hertz in 1887. So the scientist name is Ed Hertz. So Hertz can done his experiment and represented photoelectric effect. So understand what is photoelectric effect. So in photoelectric effects, Hertz first experiment on a metal surface. So take a tube, take glass tube. In glass tube is indicated is taken one metal surface and one indicator. This indicator is connected with emitter, so deflection can be measured on an emitter, and this indicator it means absorb or reading of detectors. It means deflection can be here. So we note down this deflection, and this deflection can be measured and we can see in emitter. So is a indicator is deflection measurement. Now this part. So connected with battery, positive, negative, positive. So this positive part and this negative parts. So this term can be positive parts is emitter, positive end, and this negative end can be connected with metal surface and positive parts connected this indicator. Now battery in on position, continue flow of current can be pass, and this metal surface. So in Planck experiment is a quantum of is an energy in a form of quantum, but in Hertz we can say that the beam of light means light is a high intensity to incident on a metal surface, and here metal can be taken as a cesium, another is rubidium, potassium. So cesium, rubidium, potassium, this type of metal can be taken as a metal surface because all metal can donate electron but lose of electron, but this type of metal can lose of its electron very fast. It means minimum time to lose of electron. So this reason use easily lose electron characteristic contain metals is cesium, rubidium and potassium. So in out of three, any one metal can be used in this experiment. So electron can be very easily removed from metal surface. So after incident this beam of light, it means high intensity light, or in a Planck way say that quantum. So intensity of light incident on a metal surface, and then radiation can be here, and electron is released and move on these indicators. Now in this time, proton can be not discovered in experiment R1887. So we all people can not information about proton. So release this electron. The name of this electron is photoelectron. Now we understand definition or information about proton. So release proton, but here in this time 1887 we don't know, any people don't know about proton. So his name of this release electron is photoelectron. So experiment is simple here. First incident of light and then metal surface. So metal can easily lose or remove photoelectron. Now after experiment, Hertz said some statement according to this experiment. So the first statement of Hertz experiment that, so the time lag between incident of this ray and release of photoelectron is minimum. It means no time lag between here, no time lag between strike of light on metal surface and release of electron. So this release of photoelectron is said that inject of electron. Inject of electron, it means photoelectron. So inject of electron and light incident on a metal surface. So no time lag between. It means no time lag means no time between this process, incident and release. So no time between them. Now radiant of photoelectron, it means number of photoelectron are radiation is depend upon intensity of light. It means number of release of photoelectron, number of inject photoelectron is proportional to the intensity of light. Intensity of light in another way also say that brightness of light. So number of inject of photoelectron is directly proportional to the intensity of light. Another word we can say that brightness of light. Now third statement is different from these two statements. In third statement, all metals contain threshold frequency. So represented is mu 0. Threshold frequency means what? So all metal contain requirement energy or requirement frequency of this light is more than metal threshold frequency, then release of photoelectron. It means one metal. So when we release photoelectron, so the threshold frequency contain threshold frequency. So apply more than threshold frequency, intensity of light is more than its metal threshold frequency than release of photoelectron. So understand these words. Threshold frequency is nothing but metal. All metal contain minimum requirement frequency of release photoelectron. So our applied intensity of light or brightness of light is more than metal minimum threshold frequency when we release photoelectron. Otherwise, this frequency, it means we are given two frequencies less or minimum to metal threshold frequency. So this metal or any metal cannot release electron or inject electron. So our intensity of light is always more than metal minimum threshold frequency. Then we can see the reflection and release of photoelectron completed. So first statement of this first experiment. Now after this third experiment, relation between threshold frequency, kinetic energy and intensity of light. So first say that number of electron, it means number of photoelectron is proportional or similar to its kinetic energy, and kinetic energy is intensity of light. It means number of photoelectron is released or injected photoelectron is similar to their kinetic energy, and kinetic energy is a depend on a intensity. It means for number of photoelectrons are depend on applied kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy, so to here number of photoelectrons and this kinetic energy are depend upon intensity of light. These two terms, number of photoelectrons and number of kinetic energy, both have depend on intensity of light. And in another words, first say that intensity of light and number of photon can be depend on kinetic energy. So after this experiment value, we and conclusion that it's not depend number of electron, number of photoelectron is only depend on intensity of light, not energy can release when photoelectric effect. So it's not depend on photo, it means kinetic energy. After experiment, prove that number of photoelectrons are depend on intensity of light is not depend on kinetic energy when release of photoelectrons. So understand this statement by example. Here for a red light, so the frequency of red light is equal to 4.3 to 4.6 into 10 raised to 14 hertz. So frequency of red light color 4.3 to 4.6. It means the threshold frequency is of red light incident on a potassium metal. So our intensity of light is more than its threshold frequency when release of photoelectron. It means when we can observe photoelectric effect on a potassium metal surface. So red light incident on a piece of metal piece of potassium. So we observe that shining can be seen on a potassium metal, but photoelectric effect cannot be seen when red light applied on a potassium metal surface. So reason behind this intensity is less than threshold frequency of potassium. Now in another option, yellow color light incident on a piece of potassium metal. So intensity is more than 5, 5.1 to 5.2 into 10 raised to 14 hertz. It means more than potassium metal as a threshold frequency is 5 into 14 hertz. So more than this threshold frequency applied on a metal surface, then we observe photoelectric effect. So in red color is a less than 5, therefore no photoelectric effect, only shining on potassium sulfate, potassium metal, but not photoelectric effect. It means not photoelectron released or injected in red light. But yellow light is a more than 5, therefore threshold frequency is more than its frequency of light, therefore photoelectric effect can be observed by yellow light plus shining also. So after completed Hertz experiment, name of scientist is Einstein in 1905. In 1905, Einstein used this photoelectric experiment can be explained with the help of Planck equation. So he said that the difference between kinetic energy is equal to frequency minus threshold frequency of metal. It means when metal is released, so more than this threshold frequency, so metal release photoelectric effect or created kinetic energy. So we can measure kinetic energy. It means difference of frequency minus threshold frequency. So Planck's equation, it means photon energy of photon, or photon energy E is equal to h into nu, Planck equation. So according to using this equation, energy can be given. So difference of threshold frequency and frequency means difference between h v and h nu 0, and kinetic energy of electron. So kinetic energy of electron, it means E is equal to, equation is 1/2 mv square, is the equation of kinetic energy. So here mass of substance, but here in the form of substance electron, therefore E is equal to 1/2 mass of electron into v square. So kinetic energy of electron. And now kinetic energy of this proton, it means threshold, difference between threshold frequency and frequency. So according to these two terms, he simplified that difference between h nu minus h nu 0 is equal to kinetic energy. So kinetic energy means 1/2 mv square. Kinetic energy means difference between h nu minus h nu 0, threshold frequency. So difference between these two terms, h nu and h nu 0 is represented, threshold frequency is equal to kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to 1/2 mv square, and here kinetic energy means v minus nu 0. So nu 0 minus energy of released proton is equal to, equation is h nu, so answer is h nu 0 minus h nu. So h nu subject h nu is equal to, here this term can be, so subtraction of these two terms, h nu minus h nu 0, difference between these two terms. Now subject h nu, so this on the other side, therefore h nu 0 plus kinetic energy is a difference between when kinetic energy are observed is a more than threshold frequency. It means difference between frequency minus threshold frequency of metal, therefore h nu minus h nu 0. So side will be changed, so sign change, h nu 0 plus kinetic energy, h nu is equal to h nu 0 threshold frequency plus kinetic energy, it means 1/2 mv square plus here mass of electron, therefore 1/2 mev square. Me is equal to mass of electron, v it means intensity of photo electron, and nu 0 is equal to threshold frequency. So here v is represented that mass, me is a mass of electron and v is a intensity of photoelectric. So radiate of photoelectron or inject of photoelectron is represented intensity of this. So Einstein given this equation, and remember use this in example. Hv is equal to h nu is equal to h nu 0 plus 1/2 mev square. So understand and practice in notebooks and prepare this equation. So revise this video whenever you want to understand any topic. Thank you very much.